Hey guys, Brooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do a keto reset for anybody that has been eating keto and or fell off the wagon for a couple of days and want to jump right back into keto and ketosis. I'm going to show you what to eat and how to eat to do that as quick as possible. This will be a two-part video. I'll show you what I ate this day, and in another video, I'll show you what I eat that day. But instead of just talking, let's just jump right into it. You guys know I intermittent fast, and when I intermittent fast, I either do a dry fast or a fast where I drink liquids. So today I'm going to do my iced coffee that I've been drinking nonstop. And yes, this video is sponsored by Four Sigmatic. You guys know I swear by their products, their drinks, their coffees, their elixirs. I really love the brand. I really love their products. So working with them is always a good thing in my book. So thank you, Four Sigmatic, for the opportunity once again. And shout out to my subscribers. You guys make this possible as well. Thank you. I'm definitely going to show you their immunity products that I have been loving. I showed you guys this in my previous videos. This is the cacao mix. And typically you would have that at night because it helps reduces stress and helps promote relaxation and helps you get into a nice routine for bed. So I really do like this. This is how, before bed at times I would make my hot chocolate with this mix right here. And I only have 2 left. So Four Sigmatic, what's up? Moving on. I'm also going to show you the elixir mix, the chaga mushroom mix. Now in my last video, I showed you guys exactly how I make this. I'll link that video in an iCard above. But I like drinking this one because it has chaga mushrooms, which are basically the king of mushrooms. The chaga elixir can be used as an afternoon immune support drink. It's really good for your body and your daily system. Like, I really do love the taste of it. It's so good, so good. If you guys tried it from my last recommendation, let me know down below in the comment section. Do you like it? It's really good. And if you made it using my recipe, you're welcome. As always, one of my favorites. It is a staple in my household. It is the Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee mix. And the mushroom coffee mix is great to start your day out with, your mornings with. It contains lion mane and chaga, so you're getting the benefits of the immune support with the chaga mushrooms and the boost in productivity and focus with the lion's mane. It's so good. And so I have 2 variations. I have the instant pack and then I have the dark roast. Today we are making the dark roast blend because I have been loving the dark roast blend lately. And so that is what we are making today. But I just want to show you, I'm damn near out. Both are good, but the dark roast, it's stronger. So I like that also. But both coffees are good. I drink both, clearly. Be sure to click the link down below in my description box. Four Sigmatic is having a major sale up to 50% off, plus an additional 15% using my link down below in the description box. Best friend, I promise you guys, major savings. The sale is going on now. Today, like I mentioned, we are using the mushroom coffee mix. The dark roast ground is the one that we're using today. And so I already made my coffee and I put it in the fridge to get cold because we're making iced coffee. I have been obsessed with iced coffee lately. Listen, it's to the point where I gotta watch myself that I'm not drinking too much iced coffee. So in my tumbler, I'm gonna take my Lakanto monk fruit sweetener and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons to my tumbler because I'm making a iced coffee, but I want it to be good, like Starbucks quality. Like, honestly, I really miss Starbucks. And even though we don't fool with them over here, we boycotting Starbucks, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna use this caramel macchiato mix. Now, normally I would not incorporate this in my diet because it does contain aspartame or sucralose. However, I have to shop on a budget now because, you know, things are super expensive. So if you are clean keto, I don't recommend using it. But for me right now, I have to shop on a budget and what I could afford in my household. Right now, I got to make it do what it do. Now, let's talk about our MCT oils and our protein that we need to fatten this up. I'm using the Keto protein creamer. This is the MCT oil creamer from Keto. I get this at my local grocery store. It's called the Keto Super Creamer, and it is made with protein and MCT oil, so it has a lot of healthy fats in it, and this is really good and clean for keto. So I do highly suggest this and recommend it. It says to do 3 tablespoons. And each tablespoon is 50 calories, but it has a great amount of fat. So I'm just going to add that to my tumbler and give it a mix. I want to get the sugars and the cream as well combined and incorporated. Now, you can always add more MCT oil to this if you want, but for me, I'm fine. There go my coffee right there. That was in the fridge, chilling out. Look how dark that was. That was so good. All right, giving it a mix into the coffee. It's nice and cold. And then we're just going to add some ice cubes to that as well. And boom. you have a very delicious caramel macchiato hazelnut iced coffee, and it is so good. Like, it's so creamy and so good. Try this. You guys are gonna thank me. Like, you're gonna thank me. I promise you. I don't lead you guys wrong nowhere. All right, so it's time to eat, and I'm going to make a faux Big Mac. Like, I'm gonna use these mission wraps again. If you are not in deep ketosis yet, I don't suggest you putting this into your diet. But if you are in deep ketosis and you're producing large amount of ketones, go ahead and do this. Now you guys see that I have some diced onions here, a little bit of diced onions that I weighed out. To that, I'm adding 1 full tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of no sugar added ketchup, half a tablespoon of mustard, and we're going to use some relish, not sweet relish, but just regular relish with no sugar in it. You want to add a cap full of vinegar to that, and some hot sauce. You don't have to add the hot sauce, but you guys know me, I put hot sauce on everything. And I'm going to add a pinch, just a pinch of some monk fruit sugar right there. And we basically just made our faux Big Mac sauce. Just that easy. Just that easy. And yeah, don't be like me and make a mess. Okay, I was looking at my camera the whole time trying to make sure everything was in focus, and I made a mess, but we cleaned it up. Anyway, this is my wrap. Like I said, if you are not producing large amount of ketones, don't do this if you're trying to jump back into ketosis. The thing with me is I am in ketosis, but not producing large amounts like I normally do. So I'm trying to get back to that. So for me, this is not bad at all. I shredded some romaine lettuce and julienne, some red onions and some green peppers, but I'm being very careful to how much I use on my food because I don't want to go over my carb limit. I'm only allotted about 18 net grams of carbs per day, 18 to 19. So I made some meatballs. I have a full meatball recipe on my channel. I'm going to link it for you guys. I skipped this step because I already put the recipe out. You guys already know it. A lot of you have made it many times over, so we're not going to beat a dead horse. Skip that part. You can also just use a regular old hamburger, but since I already had the meatballs there, I'm gonna use that, and it was perfect, seasoned to perfection. Now, of course, you can use American cheese or whatever. I didn't do that. I just used a little bit of the shredded cheese mix, just a very little bit of it, and it was just so perfect. Like, you guys, this is so good. The macaroons on this is amazing because it's like literally 3 net carbs for the wrap and about 1 carb for the rest of the stuff that I added, so it came a total out to 4 net carbs. Please try this. It's so good. Mm. So good. Okay, TMI. Time of the month. Craving chocolate. I made some keto cookies, and this is a new cookie recipe that I was trying out that day. And so it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to, but close enough. I'm going to modify it, and then I'll record the recipe and show you guys. But it's basically a peanut butter chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie. Okay. And so I'm going to add a scoop of ice cream. And this is the one that I have. Normally I'll go with Enlightened because it's keto friendly, but it's too expensive in my grocery store. So again, I have to shop within my means. The small pint of keto, Enlightenment ice cream in my grocery store was $7.99. Are you dumb? I'm not paying that price when the Breyers was literally $2.99. So I went with that. Now it's not clean, quote unquote, because it has aspartame in it, or is it sucralose? However, it's not going to knock me out of ketosis. It won't show in my blood levels. So I'm going to go with it. For dinner, we're going to make some stuffed chicken. We've made a variation of this on my channel before, and so I'm going to show you how I made this version because I like this version a lot better. So I already have my chicken breast already cleaned, washed, and everything. I added a little bit of lemon juice to that and a pinch of sea salt cracked pepper. I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning here. And you can use any Cajun seasoning you want. Let me just say this. For those of you that are watching your sodiums, make sure you get all sodium-free seasoning. If you are not, and of course, if you are following a ketogenic lifestyle, you know that you need a certain amount of sodium in your diet. So go ahead. play with them seasonings, boo-boo. We're going to add some black pepper, about half a tablespoon to that. Fresh cracked black pepper is always the way to go. I'm going to add some of this Trader Joe's onion salt. It's so good. Buy it. It doesn't have that much sodium in it. I'm going to add some garlic powder. Normally, you guys know I go with fresh garlic, but in this recipe, the garlic powder works a lot better because it's more, I don't know, it's a lot more potent in this recipe that way. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go in with some Sazon, Goya Sazon. Make sure you get the one that says MSG free, okay? So I got the orange one, and that's the one I use right there. I'm going to go in with some herbs de Provence or Italian seasoning. And for a little bit of razzle dazzle, we're going to go in with some tomato chicken bouillon. Just a little bit, just for a little razzle dazzle, just a little something. We're going to go in with some avocado oil because you definitely want to add a little of fat in this and mix it together. Make sure you don't touch it. You guys know I don't like touching raw meat, but give it a nice mix. And then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of water to this, which you'll see right here. I'm adding a tablespoon of water because I wanted a little bit more liquid in this. And so you're just going to set that aside while you prep the rest of the ingredients that you need for this chicken. Secret. Chicken Italian sausage, or you can do sweet pork Italian sausage, but you just need one. If you want to taste more of the sausage flavor, go ahead and use 2. But for me, the one was just, it's not like I wanted you to bite the chicken and be like, oh, there's sausage in it, but I wanted you to bite the chicken and be like, there's something in this chicken that's just packing a flavor. Boom, sausage right there. But if you want to really, really, really taste it, add 2 sausages. Anyway, you're going to go with a quarter of room temperature softened cream cheese, and I'm going to use 1 Laughing Cow Swiss cheese. It adds a creaminess to this that I just can't explain. I'm going to go in with 1.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Going to keep the moisture. And of course, I finely diced some onions and bell peppers. I used about a quarter each. I might have used a little too much, but a little less than a quarter of each and you're fine. Shrimp, jumbo, frozen or fresh shrimp. Make sure it's wild caught. Don't buy that farm stuff. And stop buying pre-cooked shrimp and cooking it in your damn house. It's a sin and blasphemous. I judge people that buy pre-cooked shrimp and got the nerve to want to cook it even more. I'm judging you. I don't care. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, you're going to give it a good mix. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to this. I'm going to use this shredded cheese mix from Trader Joe's. And it has 3 different cheeses, I believe. I only use a quarter cup of it, a very little of it. And then I'm going to go in with one of my favorite cheeses right now, which is the cheddar and Gruyere mix from Trader Joe's. It is so good. I love Gruyere cheese over any type of cheese. Like Gouda, Havarti, and Gruyere are my 3 favorite cheeses to cook with. I'm very bougie in my kitchen. I have, I like a good brie too. Let me know. I love me a little good brie in my recipes too. Anyway. I'm going to use a quarter cup of that. I talk too much. Oh my gosh, I need to shut up. Jesus. See, I see what you guys be talking about. I talk too much. Quarter cup of the cheese, giving it a good mix. Be sure to fold it and don't really mash it down, but just fold it. But you want to make sure everything's good. So you want to take your chicharrones, okay, or your pork rinds, and you want to finely crush it. I didn't press record on this part, so it messed up. And then you're going to use some fresh grated Parmesan. So you're going to mix 1/2 cup of 1 cup of pork rinds and 1/4 cup of fresh grated Parmesan. Mix it together, and that is going to be your topping. Okay, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. I'll write it down below for y'all. I really messed up on filming. Sometimes I forget to press record, and so things don't get recorded. And then I look at my camera and I'm like, damn it, oh, is it recording? Anyway. Spray your pan down, add your chicken to it. I'm putting it in the air fryer. You can put it in the oven if you want, but mine is going into the air fryer. Top your chicken like so. I like to pack it on. I like to put a nice good amount right there. Boom. See that? Perfect. Then you're going to put the topping on it, the chicharrones and the Parmesan topping that you made. You're going to just pack it lightly on it. You don't need a lot, just a little bit on each that, you get a nice little crunch on it, okay? Anyway, you're going to cover this because you're going to put it in your air fryer at 350 degrees for 25 minutes on the air fryer. After the 25-minute mark, you're going to hike the temperature up to 375 and only let it cook for another about 8 minutes to 10 minutes just so the top could get golden brown and really, really crispy. Okay, but we cover it because we want it to cook first. We want the chicken to cook through, and we don't want it to get too brown, but it should look like this: golden brown, bubbly, so good. Like I said, I've made this on my channel before, but this is a better variation of it. Like, it's a better version of the recipe. I promise you guys, make this. Okay, make it. Don't that look so good? Oh my goodness. So I had mine with some broccoli and avocado, and I really just simply shocked my broccoli, and it was perfect. I didn't need to flavor my broccoli, season it, or anything like that, because the chicken is so damn packed with flavor. It bursts in your mouth. When I tell you, this is so good. I make this a lot, and whenever I have like guests and I want to just wow them with something simple and easy and quick, I make this. Jesus, let me tell you, you guys will never appreciate my recipe if you don't make it. You have to make my recipes to actually appreciate what I'm showing you, because baby, when I tell you, I change lives in the kitchen. Like, I'm not, and I'm humble. On some humble stuff, I really do change lives. Like, I promise you. Like, it's over. Like, you make my food, it's over. Like, for real. I'm just joking. No, but seriously though, make this. Tag me on Instagram. Tag me on social media when you make my recipes. Let me know you like it, because girl, you're going to love it. I promise you. You're going to love it. Okay. Make this for your man. Ladies. Anyway, that's everything I had today. I actually ate that 2 days in a row. And in the next video, I'll show you everything else that I eat to get me back on track. But I hope you guys liked this video. I really hope it was informative. If you have any questions, and I do mean anything, ask me down below. I love you guys so much. I really hope you guys are all staying safe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, you guys. Don't forget, check out For Sigmatic. They're having a major sale. You definitely want to stock up on some favorites. Try my favorites. It's worth it. Again, the link is down below in the description box. All right, guys, follow me on my social media networks. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.